people are afraid of themselves, they can go to any length to avoid facing who they really are. They form relationships, make numerous friends, engage in countless activities and distractions just to avoid being by themselves. In a company of others, everything is cool and entertaining. Buried in distraction, everyone seems to have a break from the ever-calling voice of their true nature. Coupled with the fact that personality which they have formed over time can only exist before others, it is as a result of being a part of society personality was created in the first place for easy coexistence. Then we went on expanding it, beautifying it, and to the extent of identifying it as us. But deep within we know we are not, for the individual is not a concept and can never be. A little distance from the crowd, a little space from our distraction, reality is always there, confronting us, staring at us in the eye with the truth of who we really are. Being afraid of facing it, we call it boredom, we call it loneliness. We employ different methods to stay away from it. That has been the way of society. From birth, we were never taught to embrace or pay attention to our aloneness. In fact, it has been made to look like being alone is a crime. It's considered as being abnormal. Even in prisons, when they want to subject a prisoner to worse punishment, such an individual is isolated and left alone to himself as an act of torture. But the truth is, everyone is alone. You can participate in a lot of distractions or be in the company of millions. Still, you are all alone by yourself. You can never run away from it, no matter how hard you try. Aloneness is your true nature. It is who you really are. None of us is a people, a society, a nation, or a person. All these are concepts created for easy transaction. But who you are is not a concept. Neither are you a creation. You are an individual, none further divisible. Addition cannot make you more, and reduction cannot make you any less. That's what the individual means. And you are the individual, which is also known as aloneness. And the chance of you successfully avoiding it is zero. Let me tell you a story. Once it happened, a man, very disturbed, puzzled and overwhelmed, said to himself, "This thing between me and my shadow is getting out of hand. I cannot have a single moment of privacy without the watching eye of my shadow. Everything I do, it is there noticing, monitoring my moves and action. I need peace. I need freedom. I need happiness. I am going to run away from my shadow, never to see it again." Then he started running, but the shadow was after him. He decided to speed up, but so did the shadow. On and on he went until he exhausted himself to death. But even in his death, the shadow was still there. The story simply means that you cannot run away from yourself. You may go on changing distraction and attachments, but the real you is there waiting, hoping you become courageous enough to clean off the dust of pretense and open up the greatest treasure chest known to man, which is to consciously relax and be at peace with your aloneness, realizing that it is the only true source of joy, happiness, and fulfillment. For that was what Mahavira did. That was what Gautama the Buddha did. That was what Krishna, Jesus, Muhammad, Lao Tzu, the list goes on and on. All these were people who paid enough attention, who paid great attention to their aloneness. They realized what a wonder it is. They realized its beauty, its auspiciousness. Therefore they shine with a light brighter than that of 1,000 suns. If you want freedom, if you want peace, joy and blissfulness, then you must learn to be at home with your aloneness. The Gospels are recorded saying, the kingdom of God has come. The kingdom of God is here. The kingdom of God is within you. That kingdom is your aloneness, the promised paradise. It is not somewhere else. It is within you. Stop being a stranger to it. Become aware of it. Experience and pay enough attention to it. And everything you do will be graceful and liberating. Because it is happening out of freedom, consciousness, and pure knowledge of who you really are. Everyone you come across or relate with will experience a sweetness flowing from your innermost being. Because your life has transitioned from loneliness, from wanting and using people as a means to total expression of true being, ecstasy, loving compassion, and everlasting joyfulness. Infinite grace and blessings.